But yeah, just I just want it to be over with.
Hi, my name is Brittany. Welcome to my channel. I am an aspiring screenwriter who spent the last like 7 years writing novels. Um, and last year, I unsuccessfully wrote about 3 novels that I never finished. And so I decided that this year I was going to try something new and I was going to start writing screenplays because I spend a lot of time fantasizing about making movies. So I figured maybe it's time to start giving it an actual try. I did start off writing screenplays actually, and then I transitioned into writing novels. Um, and I still want to write novels, but I have a lot of ideas right now that I feel like would just work a little bit better as screenplays. So that's what I'm doing. This video was supposed to be a 12-hour writing challenge, and considering like this is my first like writing vlog, I did do one last week that was like really bad. I'm not even going to show you. Um, so yeah, so this is supposed to be a 12-hour writing vlog or writing challenge. I'm not doing that. It was actually starting to stress me out. I'm just gonna write today. This is gonna be like a simple, like Sunday cozy writing vlog. And I'm in the process of writing a slasher actually. We're calling it Project Blood Mania. And I am actually in the middle of it. I want to be able to finish it by the end of this week. It's currently Sunday, so hopefully by next Sunday I'll be done. Um, it's going good so far. I really love my characters. I really love where everything is going. I just haven't written in a while, and I need to kind of get back into the swing of things. Currently, right now, what's happening in the story, I feel like I'm losing my main characters. I spent a lot of time working on my side characters and giving them sort of like initiative, and I haven't really been giving that to my main characters, so they're not really working with any agency, and that's not really the vibe that I'm trying to go for. So I definitely want to like fix that. Um, and yeah, I need to add some more police scenes in it because I realized like the police aren't even doing anything and they kind of need to be doing something. So yeah, there are little things that I want to like do. And there's like this one scene that I randomly thought of that is ridiculous and that I probably shouldn't do it because it doesn't make any sense. But I'm gonna try it out because I have. So I'm a huge fan of this band called McFly, and years ago they made this like documentary where they talked about their writing process, and one of the things they said is that they have this thing that they do that whenever somebody comes up with like or has an idea that they feel like is a little like wacky, they'll say dare to suck, and that's sort of like, hey, like I'm gonna say this, it might actually be like a terrible idea, but let's just like banjo solo. How about that? So I have this idea for this scene that seems a bit ridiculous and not necessarily wacky, but maybe completely off the rails. But I really want to do it because I need to raise the stakes. I need them to be now on the run from the police, like actively. And I want to show that sort of like morally gray idea of these characters of like who really is the villain in this story, that sort of thing. We know what the villain is in the story, it's the mass murderer, but you know what I'm getting at. So I have this idea, and at first I wasn't going to do it because I was like, it's doing too much, like people are going to be weird, like people are going to think it's weird, but I really want to try it. Um, it's the first draft, so I can always take it out. I definitely think that I'm going to try to keep this sort of momentum going in the sense that I just want to do everything that I feel would make the story great, whether or not it will or not. It's, you know, I can always take it out, but this is really my only time to really, really, truly give my all to like every single idea that I have, no matter how wacky or stupid or crazy it is. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. So, yeah, I'm gonna make breakfast, maybe some hot chocolate. I may watch a little bit more of Love is Blind, and then we're gonna get started. And I'm excited. So something I failed to mention is that I am going to be doing reading and writing sprints. I really love Sincerely V's videos, and she always does that. So I'm going to do it too. I'm doing 30 minutes on, and then 30 minutes of writing, and then 10 minutes of reading. But instead of reading a book, I'm going to be reading a screenplay. I'm going to be reading Happy Death Day. I've never seen that movie before, and all of the screenplays that I've read have been movies I've seen. So I wanted to try and read a screenplay for a movie I've never seen to just see kind of like how they paint, the world and that sort of thing. To kind of give me a better gist of like how I should be writing. And yeah, it should be fun. I'm actually really excited. I've heard really good things about this movie, so I probably would eventually end up watching the movie at some point. But just for today, I'm going to be reading a screenplay and writing. So yeah. I just realized that I wasn't timing myself, so I have no idea how long I've been writing. It's probably been about 30 minutes, I would say, because it takes me about 30 minutes to write a scene, and I've written a few scenes, so I'm assuming it's been like 30 minutes. I have no idea. I'm going to start timing myself now. Yeah, I really do like that scene. It's actually pretty intense. I'm still in the middle of writing it. I'm actually in the middle of a sentence, but I'm not going to write anything because I'm I have this thing when it comes to like writing, and I had it really really bad when I wrote novels, especially last year. Like I told you, I didn't finish anything that I wrote, and part of that reasoning was because I am like a vibe writer. I only write when I have like when I'm in the vibe and when I'm in the mood to write, which isn't necessarily very good to be in a place of like, oh, I'm only going to write when I'm in the mood, because then I would take like weeks, months off from writing and I wouldn't write. And then I would have a full week or a full month of just writing nonstop until I go crazy and then not doing anything else. And so having this period of like not writing and a period of probably overwriting. And I knew that I needed to start kind of like putting myself on a schedule, which is why I write once for an hour each day during the week, because I work full time and usually by the time I get home I don't feel like writing. And then I usually write at least just for 4 hours during the weekend. So 4 hours on Saturday and 4 hours on Sunday. And if I'm up to it, I'll write 4 hours on Friday. So that way I can kind of keep writing and I don't overwrite. So when I set myself on a timer, I don't continue to keep writing. Like I just stop. The scene is still going to be there. The idea is going to be fresh in my mind. Like I'm okay. Like I got it. So yeah, kind of where I'm at right now. It's still pretty early. I think that I'm gonna finish out this scene and then I'm gonna take like a little bit of a extended break.
So I didn't even finish my whole 30 minutes. I had like 8 minutes left, but I'm taking a break because I don't know if I just like wrote myself into a hole or I just don't know what I'm doing next, but I don't really know where to go from here. I'm really ready to get these kills over and done with because I want to be done with this. Um, I'm really regretting taking off the week because now it's really hard to find my groove again. This has also been like a really weird weekend where I haven't really been productive and I haven't really been active in like my life. Like I feel like I'm just tired and like drained for some reason. My energy's been really off, and so I really feel like I haven't written that much, and it's like annoying me because I wrote so much last weekend and I was so proud, and it's just not working out. I mean, nothing that I've written is bad. It's just I feel like I should be further into these scenes and I'm not. So I'm like really annoyed. But yeah, I'm taking a break. Um, I need to probably go over my outline again to figure out where exactly I am because I added that new scene in, and so now I'm like, where am I? What am I doing? How did I get here? Type energy. Um, I'm actually gonna look at my outline now just so I can kind of have some sort of an idea of what I want to do next. By the time I get to like the middle part of like my story, my outline kind of just takes a back seat and um, I kind of just go off of vibes and like what I want to do next, and then somehow end up right back where I need to be at the end of my story and my outline to like finish it all off. But um, yeah, adding that new scene was fun, but I feel like it pushed me back. So now I'm like gonna be struggling to kill off like 99% of my characters by the end of this. So yeah.
Two of my characters just betrayed the whole entire group, and I did not plan for that to happen. Um, and I have no idea what's happening now. I have no idea how to get from point A to point B. I'm excited about this twist. I like the twist. I don't know if you can catch the twist because I didn't catch the twist. I didn't think that was about to happen, but I kind of dig it. And so now I'm trying to figure out how the heck I'm gonna like dig myself out of this hole because I didn't plan for this. I didn't outline for my characters to betray each other. These two characters that just betrayed everybody are so funny, and I don't know how to end the scene, so they just keep cracking jokes. So I am having a hard time. I'm having fun, but I'm having a hard time because the story has changed just enough for me to be like, what do I do now? Now the characters have split up, and they've already split up once, but they've split up again. We just lost one character. I'm trying to kill off the next character, but I need them all to meet up at this one spot. And I don't know how they all meet up at that one spot because I need to kill off another character after that. So once they meet up to this one spot, then they can kill off the last character of this sort of section. Um, but I'm having a hard time trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna do that because I feel like I keep running into like not plot holes, but I keep digging myself into holes that I have to like get out of. And yeah, they split up. That was not the plan. It's very on brand for a horror movie, but I was not expecting them to split up. So I'm going to stop vlogging at this point. I don't think I'm actually going to write anymore. Like I'm actually quite tired. Well, I'll probably write this afternoon, but you don't need to see all of that. Yeah, I hope this video was entertaining or interesting, or at least like made you want to write. I've never done this before. Well, I technically have. I did it last week, but I didn't upload it. I plan on uploading this one. Yes, but yeah, I had a really good writing session. It started off really rough in the beginning, but we got there. We made it work. I feel really proud of where I'm at right now. I do want to kill off 2 more characters before the night ends, so hopefully I'll be able to do that just because I feel like that's what's kind of like stopping me. I'm gonna wait for the sirens to stop. Okay. But yeah, so I had a really good writing session to say the least. I am feeling tired. I think I worked for like an hour and a half. I think that's my limit. I didn't do any like sprinting, or I didn't do sprints or mini sprints or anything like that. I just wrote until I couldn't anymore. At some point, I would love to tell you about my writing goals this year. It's really ambitious for me, but like I said, I didn't write anything last year. And long story short, my writing goals is to finish like 5 different projects this week, and they're all ranging from like screenplays, novels to fan fictions. It's a whole thing. The web is spinning, and I just have so many ideas, and I just want to get them all out. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed my video. If you would like to, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, or feel free to do none of those things. If this is the last time I'm going to see you, thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. And if I'm going to see you again, I'll see you again.